Hello and welcome to part 7 of Macros for the Terrified. Today we're going to be looking at FRedit and we're just going to start from scratch. So we've got some instructions that are in the starter pack telling what to do when you're just starting up. It says that open the file you want to work on. So obviously if we're going to do some find and replace in a document, we need a document. So here's my document. Create a separate new Word file. So open a new Word file, Control N, there we go. So we've got a new Word file. In the new file, type a list of the FNRs that you want to change. So you wanted to change something, let's put some things in here. What do we want to change? Well, this is going to be a US document, and if you look for a start there, you've got center, which is not correctly spelt. So if I cheat, copy and paste it into there, and then as you see, the pattern there is you have the vertical bar here, which is the divider between the find and the replace. So the replace is CENTER. Okay, and then we've got some other ones. Well, we can find some other ones, but why don't we use the spelling error lister that's in the starter pack? So if I go for SPE spelling error lister, okay, run that. Do we want US English? Yes, that's right. Okay. And we end up with a list of spelling errors here. Let's make them a bit bigger. Okay, so there's the center that we had there. So we can actually cheat and copy those and put them into our list, and then put the alternative spelling after each one. So let's put the those in there, ready to give us an alternative spelling. Actually, let's move etc. down to the bottom, and I'll cheat and use a symbol that we use in FRedit, which is the hash, which means stop. So when we run FRedit, we're going to run those find and replaces, and then it'll stop and it won't do the etc. Okay, so well, we've got center already, so we don't need that one. Color, copy that across to there, it should be COLOR. Defense, copy that across, that should be an S. Favor, and focusing. US likes a single S, I believe. Okay, so we've got our list of find and replaces. We've got our text that we want to work on. We can get rid of that spelling error list. So actually we can move that out of the way for the moment. We want to click in the text that's going to be edited, and we want to run FRedit. However, what I'm going to do before I do that is to click up here and switch on the track changes so that we'll be able to see the changes that have been made. So let's click in the file to be edited, run FRedit. Let's do it from the list just so that we can see it happening. FRedit run, there we go. Okay, so it's made the changes. There's a color and a couple of define, I misspelled defense, never mind. It illustrates the point that it makes the changes that we want it to. So we can see them by the track changes. Okay, let's do a different way. Let's bring in another copy of the file. Nice clean copy, start again. So instead of having track changes, we can use highlighting to show what changes have been made. So I should make that a bit bigger. If we put some color highlight on these, let's correct that. Might as well get it right. So we color that one. We can color them whatever color we like. So we can now click in the file to be edited, run FRedit, which I'll do from a keystroke now. And it's made the changes, but this time it's added a coloured highlight to the word so we can see what's been changed. Okay, let's get another one, another copy. This time, rather than highlighting, let's get rid of the highlighting, we can use font color. so we can change them to whatever colour we like. Doesn't really matter. You can use the same colour, anything you fancy. So same again, click in the file to be edited, run FRedit, makes the changes and colours them. So I personally like font colouring, because when I'm reading a sentence I want to be able to concentrate on the sentence, on the meaning flow of the sentence, and not have this socking great big highlight which is going to distract me a bit too much. I think the coloured font enables me to see that something has been changed, but not worry me too much. So let's start again with another clean document. Oops, that's not a clean one. Where's my clean one? Here we go. Right. So what I want to do this time is say, well, okay, etc. It didn't like the etc. because it didn't have a full stop or a period, or a full point, whatever you like to call it, and it may be that some of them are actually in italic and others are not, and we may decide, and I want to, for the purposes of the demonstration, to say, well, okay, we want etc. to have a full stop, so we want etc full stop, but we also want it to be italic. So if I select that line and I make it italic, then that's the same sort of idea as giving things a highlight or a colour or combination of both. If the line, the find and replace line, is in italic, then it's going to make that change and at the same time make it italic. So click in the document, run FRedit, and it's made the etc. It's given it a full stop correctly, but it has also given a full stop to the one at the end there. So that does illustrate a point which we will look at in later videos, and that is it will change exactly what you told it to change. So you have to be careful what you ask it to change. And actually I'm going to emphasize that even further if I get another copy of the same document. This time I'm going to just give that a nice bold highlight colour so that we can see what it's going to do, and again we click in the document and we run FRedit. Oh sorry, it's the one with the track changing. Well, that doesn't matter, that'll illustrate. So it's done what we told it to. So let's have a look down here, more of the document, and what have we got here? Okay, so what it's done here, it's done exactly what we told it to do. It's changed etc into etc dot, which is what we had down here, etc into etc dot, and it's made it italic and it's put on the highlight. But of course etc, those three letters, can actually occur in a number of other words. So we do just need to be careful with find and replace that it will do exactly what we asked it to do. And we'll actually look at etc. and how we can do that properly in a later video. So thanks for watching.